Okay, it's time. Little orange blazers coming in. Okay, so we got Bob hooked to it. We'll have the big orange blazer hooked to the little orange blazer. So I guess we call this one Blob. Baby little orange blazer.
Bob and Blob.
Blob and Blob. Oh, it's been sitting for almost 2 years, and it's got the layers of dust to prove it. So yeah,
It really does. He's not joking.
yeah.
Corbin, where are we going?
I don't know. It's thinking right in there, but it's closed, so who knows?
I think Kaden's gonna be sad when he sees that it sat there with that much dust for that long.
He'll get over it. He'll just be grateful he's coming back to a blazer that's not the same way it was when he left.
Yeah. Do you want a camera and I'll push?
Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Kaden bought his blazer when he was 14. It was pretty rough. As you can see from these pictures, the only sheet metal that we used from the whole body was the firewall and the bed floor. The rest of it's all new. The top part of the windshield frame was rusted out. Everything else was gone. The cab floor, the bed sides, pretty much everything. So the cool thing about this project is Kaden did at least 80% of the sheet metal work himself. So I gave him pointers and he just went to work. So he's staying good at sheet metal. I'm really impressed with what he's done. The engine is a 5.3 out of a Tahoe. We did go through it, cam and newer intake manifold headers. It's a 4L60E trans, 241 transfer case. The rear axle is a small 14 bolt 6 lug. Front axle is the original, or 2-inch lift spring, so it's just gonna have 33s on it. Kaden worked on it every minute that he had for probably 2 years to get it to this point. The color is the Hugger Orange, the original color. I was able to get the AC box goes inside of it. I didn't buy the whole kit, because the whole kit's not really useful on this where it has a LS in it. So I bought the interior kit. That should give me what I need for the most part. Have the steering column here. Got the brake pedal, throttle pedal. There's the pivot for the brake pedal. There's the bushings for the brake pedal. Stuff for the steering column that has to be put on it before it can get installed. A bunch of dash stuff. I got all kinds of weird little trinkets here to kind of get the dash and the interior going together. 4, yep, you guessed it, wiring. Once I get a few of these pieces put in, that'll give me my road map as to what goes where the harness can be, all that kind of good stuff. So got the brake pedal here, got the bushings put in. So I'm just going to put a little grease on these bushings before I install it. Slide that in, and then this is the pin that goes through it. So
Is it me or is that pedal really high?
what in the world is going on there? I don't know on the wrong side of the brake light switch tab there. Hey, there we go.
Knee level might be a problem for a brake, so.
You know, after working on the nugget, just give it a little tap tap. All right, there's that. And no idea what bolt goes in this.
Yeah, because when you take a project apart and then wait 2 years to work on it, then you don't remember anything.
The one that took it apart. That's the problem. Kaden took it apart like 5 years ago. Okay, I guess we dig out this little jewel. I hope it has good pictures.
It doesn't look like a picture book at all.
Dang it. You might have to read it to me then. Hey, look at that. They put marks by everything. Hopefully that means that...
They didn't mark that.
I don't need that anyway, because we filled the hole. So hopefully that means everything else is in here.
Oh, it's got pictures.
Ooh, such pretty pictures. On a workbench, install evaporator rear bracket using 1/4 20 by 1/2 inch.
Wait,
Hmm.
you're reading.
Oh, that was your job, dang it. Hyde's just supposed to look at the pictures. There's the bracket here, and let's see if these two want to be joined for eternity yet.
Or at least till death do them part.
Okay, I think that's where it needs to go. Have the holes drilled for the heater box. I used 2 studs on the top so I could line it up and put it in by myself. I'll pull these studs out, replace them with these button head stainless screws like that one, make it look nice. But for now, this box is probably going to be in and out a couple of times while I figure out the lines. But that's where the box needs to go. On the bracket on the inside, I have 2 holes drilled there and there to mount the bracket, but to bolt it in, I'm going to use these 1/4 inch nutserts. They require a 25/64 drill bit, so I'll drill those out, get them installed with this handy dandy tool, and then that bracket can go in and that part of the heater box will be supported. Then I'll see if I can figure out the lines. Just like that. It's pretty reasonably sturdy, level with the bottom of the dash, and it's level front to back as well, so that'll help the evaporator drain. All right, Dusty came over to help on the Blazer, so figured while he was here we would get an update on Crusty. We weren't able to get very good audio of it running. Mike was clipping real bad, so we'll do that, and maybe he'll leave some Goodyear tire on the pavement out there.
Or right here.
Or right here, or whatever. Wherever, or both. Yeah, both's good. Both's good. So,
Yeah, you guys ready to hear it?
yeah. So I've got this intermediate shaft that's a little bit hammered. The joint, the boots tore on it and everything. So I'll cut this one, get it cut to length, and then bead blast it and paint it, make it look nice. We're digging out the rag joint for the steering box right now. We'll get that put on, and then we can measure how long this needs to be, cut it to length, get it cleaned up, and get that put in. So we got it cut to length, but this is just the original steering shaft, but we need to take and grind this because this flat ends right there. So it's the right size on the round side, but so we just need to take the grinder and make that flat. We'll just go slow and make it to where it just barely fits in there, and then when that's done, we can paint that, and we'll have steering almost. So that's Dusty's project for the next little bit. So and then when we get that hooked up, then we can put we'll change the steering arm to a raised one, and then we can put the drag link on and actually be able to steer this with a steering wheel for the first time ever.
Hello.
What you helping us with there, Corbin?
I don't know.
You don't know? He's walking around like he's busy. Yeah, he looks like he owns the place, doesn't he?
Do you own the place?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Do you even want to? You're good, huh?
Dad, I'm good not doing the taxes.
Oh, and the payments and heating it and cooling it and feeding all the little rugrats running around inside of it and
More like pigs.
more like pigs. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call.
Looking good.
Slowly but surely, yeah. It's connected. Things work.
Woohoo. Connections are a good thing. Lot of little baby steps.
Lots of little things. Okay. That is all snugged up. Might not even rattle. Cool.
I did a coat of etching primer, now it's just like it's black paint. Only the best for Kaden.
Look at you, you're a talented painter.
Aren't I?
Is there anything you can't do?
Nope. I can do it all. Just might take me a minute to figure it out.
All right, Dusty got the steering shaft all painted and put in. He got the new steering arm painted, and it's ready to go on. This one's rusted on, so I just got to work with it a little bit. But he has to go, so we're going to walk out. He's been putting off doing its first big smoky burnout so we could video it and let everybody be a part of that. So we better walk out and do this before he just does it. Well, that was pretty cool. Took some life off the old Goodyears. I'm not sure why you didn't hold it down in second gear and put it on the rev limiter. That would have been even cooler. But yeah, Crusty is pretty happy. That's it for now. Till next time, remember to not let fear stop you from doing what you really want to do. Thanks for watching.